Now, what if the secret to raising successful kids has way less to do with their report cards and a whole lot more to do with how they spend their first few minutes after waking up? Today, we're going to dive into 7 really powerful habits that can literally shape your child's future, building a foundation for a life that's not just successful, but happy and independent too.
I mean, this is the question, right? It's the one that probably keeps a lot of parents up at night. We all want our kids to be well-rounded and capable. But let's be real, life is busy. So what are the simple, everyday things that actually move the needle?
Well, the source we're looking at today gives us a super clear roadmap. We're going to break down 7 key habits, and they're all neatly organized into 3 core pillars. And believe it or not, it all starts the second their eyes open in the morning.
So let's jump right into Pillar 1, starting the day right. The whole idea here is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. How a child's day starts pretty much sets the tone for everything that follows. This is all about creating a positive launchpad before the morning rush can even begin.
So what does this actually look like? Well, it's a really simple 3-step routine. First up, wake up early. The source really hammers this home. Successful people tend to be early risers. And for kids, that means getting a good 9 to 10 hours of sleep. Second, a little moment for gratitude. This could be something like a traditional matha techno, which is just a simple bow of thanks for a good night's rest. It's about kicking the day off with appreciation. And third, and this one is non-negotiable, connect with love. A joppy poppy, a big warm hug and a kiss is absolutely essential. And I love this quote because it just says it all. The source points out, with a bit of humor, that even when your teenager is acting like a grumpy dinosaur, if you wake them up with affection instead of shouting at them to get up, you change the entire vibe of the morning. That warmth becomes the fuel for their whole day.
Okay, so once you've got that positive morning foundation locked in, we can move on to Pillar 2, building life-ready habits. This is where we start building on that morning connection by fostering self-reliance and really strong family bonds.
Now, just look at the contrast on this slide. It's so clear. On one side, you've got the parent-dependent kid, where mom is basically a professional finder of lost socks and brushes. And on the other, you have a self-reliant child who's been taught that everything has its own spot, and it's their job to manage their own stuff. The source makes a great point. This isn't about being mean, it's about building competence and cutting down on the morning chaos for everybody.
So what about building those strong relationships? Well, one really powerful example given is the practice of Piripona. Now, this isn't just some empty gesture, it's a truly meaningful exchange. When a child touches an elder's feet, it's a huge sign of respect, and in return, they get back all these blessings and positive energy. It's a simple daily ritual that seriously strengthens family ties and teaches a deep appreciation for your elders.
All right, let's move on to our final pillar, and honestly, this one might be the most crucial of all, crafting a resilient mindset. This is all about the inner game, the internal skills that are going to guide your child through life's ups and downs long after they've moved out.
The first skill is all about teaching them to dream with focus. The source uses this amazing analogy of the archer Arjuna. When he was asked what he saw before taking his shot, he didn't say the tree or the leaves or the branch. He said he saw only the eye of the bird, his target. It's about helping our kids find their target, to have a clear vision for what they want, and to go after it without getting distracted.
Next up, and this one is so important, we have to nurture their passion. It doesn't matter if it's music, dancing, coding, whatever. This is so much more than just a hobby. It's their personal source of joy. It's a healthy way for them to blow off steam, and it's a space where they can be creative and feel like they've accomplished something that is truly theirs. And finally, the last piece of the mindset puzzle, teaching them how to bounce back. Because life is going to knock them down. That's a guarantee. Our job isn't to build a bubble around them so they never fall. It's to teach them that falling is okay as long as you get back up. This is what builds resilience, that powerful belief that every single mistake is just a chance to learn something and try again. Now, there's one last idea that just beautifully ties all of these habits together. It's an idea that's so simple, but it can completely transform your daily family life. And that lesson is cooperation. This quote right here is the big takeaway. Getting your kid involved in daily chores, like helping with dinner or cleaning a room, isn't about getting it done perfectly. It's about doing it together. The source points out that even if they make a mess, the energy of 2 people working together is so much less draining than one person stressing out trying to do it all perfectly. It builds teamwork, it builds connection, and that's what really matters.
So, as we wrap things up, we want to leave you with this one powerful question. Don't worry about trying to change everything overnight.
Just think about this. What is one small, simple task you can do together with your child today? Because that's where all this magic really begins.